Lady, lady, you've been getting under my skin.
Yeah. Oh, golly. What color pen do you want me to use with this? I probably should use black, shouldn't I?
You know what I pulled up on YouTube the other day and was listening to? There's a triangle and a circle of friends.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm just a square.
Yeah. First time I ever met you, I had that. That song was out.
So
oh, my gosh. And so I was on the Opry and you were too.
Yeah.
Wow. Should I come home or should I go crazy? I like that one too, Gene.
Well, we've got a lot to be thankful for, don't we?
We do.
Mark invites me to come out and perform a song with him, and he didn't explain what was going on. He just says, hey man, join me. And I was like, all right. And he says, if you want to use the band, I was like, when I got off the phone, I thought, why would I serenade Mark Wills with a band? So I just play acoustic, Mark. And so I show up today and look, everybody's here and I'm the only one playing acoustic.
I feel bad. I feel bad because I did not clarify the situation. I said, we're taping Country's Family Reunion and I'm bringing Jimmy, you know, to do the show. And so Jimmy thinks it's me and Jimmy, not the Malpass brothers and TG, you know, or T. Graham and, you know, and Joe and everybody. So we're all here. And he thinks it's just me and him, so he thinks I'm going to be sitting in front of him.
I wasn't going to play with a band like Mark. Watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Country's Family Reunion.
It's my bad.
Oh yeah.
Ballet.
It's supposed to be her piano lesson, but all she's doing is spinning in circles while the piano teacher plays.
She's happy though.
I think she's got the gift.
I love it. I love it.
I can see her in New York right now. Oh, that's great. That's so. Thank you for sharing that. That's sweet.
That was a great story you shared earlier, just about how you met Larry and how he's been tied to your family all those years.
Yeah. About the same thing with Larry Gatlin. When he was 13, I was 17. I was singing in a gospel group in Northeast Texas, and the Gatlin family would come to these all-day singings with dinner on the ground. Mm-hmm. And when his group family or my group were not singing, Larry and I would go out under the big oak tree where we had the dinner on the ground, and we would dream about what we are now have gotten to do.
Wow.
We dreamed all of this, and it's kind of weird that in a certain period of time where we were both beginning to break into the country music market, we were both booked on the same week at the Hilton by the same man named Johnny Cash. We opened his show, and Larry and his brothers opened in the lounge. And we would run over in between singing the first set with Johnny, and then before we would have to sing at the end, we'd go over to hear some of the Gatlins, go back and close the show with Johnny.
Wow.
We both made it to Las Vegas with Johnny Cash on the same exact date. And that was from 17 to when I was probably in my late 30s, I guess.
Yeah. Two dreams realized.
Yeah, and we've been like very close friends for probably 55, 56 years.
On a drive with her crew. You hand just how much I love you. God only knows.
I remember singing that with you in the basement of Harrah's at Reno.
Is that when I sang it for you first?
No, I just remember singing. I think we had probably cut it.
Yeah, you had.
That you came by, and we were down in the basement where we were playing the lounge, and our dressing room was in the basement. we'd have to go across the casino there to go down into the basement, and that's where our dressing room was. And I remember you coming by and we sang that song.
Oh, well, you sang.
What a great song.
Thank you.
I was trying my best at that time. We all were, to find a country voice out of me, you know. And that was one of those times where I was just searching to be something that I was not trained to be at that point. And I was still searching. I hadn't found it yet. And that song came in there, and there was a passion in it that I was able to tap into that helped me get from one place to another. Really. You know that. You know where I was, where I've been. You know that journey. But that song helped me get there.
That's very sweet. You sang it beautifully. You sang it beautifully. That's 40. My goodness, Dwayne. 40 something. Oh, I remember the first time I heard the record after y'all had done it. Wow.
You wrote some masterpieces back then that still are waiting to be called masterpieces. That's one of them.
These clips are great, but to see where country legacy lives in full episodes, go to countryroad.tv.